She pulled away. At first it was subtle. Slower replies, less emojis, fewer exclamation marks. Then came the distance. Now silence. You're left on red. She hasn't blocked you, but it's worse. She's indifferent. And that's when most men collapse. They beg, they double text, they over-explain. But a man grounded in Stoic discipline knows better. He doesn't chase chaos. He doesn't react emotionally. He moves with intention, with silence, and with precision-crafted words that cut deeper than any begging ever could. In this video, I'll give you 8 deadly texts that will make her regret ever pulling away. Not because you manipulated her, but because you reminded her you were the prize all along. Text number 1, I understand. I've outgrown people too. This one isn't about being cold. It's about emotional intelligence. When she says, I need space or I don't feel the same, she's expecting either silence or a desperate plea. You give her neither. You give her calm detachment. This text doesn't chase. It acknowledges, it accepts, and that drives her insane. Because now she's thinking, wait, was he also falling out of love with me? You flip the psychological frame. Now you're not the one left behind. You're the one who stepped forward in silence. Text number 2, no stress. Just be honest with me. This is strength masked as softness. It looks like you're giving her freedom, but what you're really doing is forcing clarity. She now has to look inward. She has to make a choice. Because you're not trying to win her back. You're giving her a mirror. And women chase the man who doesn't fight for attention, but demands truth like a king. Text number 3, I deleted the photos. You looked amazing in them though. Cold, elegant, inevitable. You didn't throw a tantrum. You didn't post a quote story. You just deleted the memories and gave her a final compliment on the way out. This is emotional martial arts. It doesn't attack, it absorbs, and then ends the cycle with class. Now she's wondering, was I really that easy to let go? And that question, it plants a seed of regret that will grow in silence. Text number 4, I don't do halfway love. It's all or nothing. She's been giving 50%. You've been carrying the other 150%. This is where you stop. No arguments, no explanations. Just one sentence that says, if you can't meet me in the middle, don't bother texting me again. This isn't bitterness. This is standard setting. You're no longer begging to be seen. You're inviting her to either rise or disappear. And most women, once confronted with non-negotiable standards, realize what they lost after it's too late. Text number 5. I miss the way we were, not the way we ended. This one is subtle pain. It's nostalgic, but it has boundaries. You're not begging to go back. You're not clinging. You're just stating the truth with elegance. Women are emotional archivists. They remember how things felt. This text reopens the memory, but not to rekindle, to reflect. And if there's one thing that keeps a woman up at night, it's the thought that you moved on while still remembering her warmly. Text number 6. Don't come back unless you come correct. She might test the waters, the random hey, the heart on your story, the out-of-nowhere memory share. That's bait. That's her testing. If she still has access, you don't bite. You don't get pulled in. You don't ask how she's been. You don't invite her over. Instead, you show restraint with fire. This text tells her, you no longer have VIP access. There's a line now and you're not first in it. She'll hate it, and that's why it works. Text number 7, no hate, just peace, take care. Read that again. No hate, not I still care, not I'll be here. Just peace. This is closure from a man who healed himself. A man who knows that moving on doesn't require a fight, just a decision. And when you show her that her chaos no longer affects you, she will feel something she hasn't felt in a while. Powerlessness. Because her grip on you, gone. Her control, cut. Now she's sitting in silence, wondering why you're not chasing anymore. Text number 8, say nothing. The most powerful text is the one you never send. Silence. Hey, no, I miss you. No reaction to her story. No likes, no views. Just disappearance. It's not pettiness. It's not ghosting. It's complete emotional sovereignty. You've reclaimed your energy. You've reclaimed your value. And now she's not thinking, where did he go? She's thinking, why does it hurt that he's not here? That's the power of silence. It echoes, it burns, and it lingers long after words are forgotten. Here's what most men never learn. You don't win her back by becoming softer. You don't earn love by shrinking yourself. You don't get chased by proving your worth. You get chased when you remove your presence and she starts to feel the void. You show her you were different by being the only man who didn't beg. You trigger obsession by being the man who walks away with peace, with standards, and without fear. That's not toxic. That's not manipulative. That's stoic discipline in motion. You don't chase what walks away. You elevate so high, they start to climb just to meet you again. Be silence, be power, be unforgettable.